corner. No reason for your mans to panic. You don't want to see no ambulances.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Plenty of emotion in that touching rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. And with that, we'll be right back.
They gonna know me as legendary. When he stands up.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. We knew the Nets had talent. It was just a matter of letting the chemistry develop. But it's come along. Kevin Durant said it's fun out there. You have veterans that know how to play. It feels like these guys can finish my sentence for me. They know the game inside and out. So it's pretty smooth. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. And here in October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. Taking a look at Charlotte, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And of course, there's the Nets. They're in 5th place.
I think for the Hornets, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And that one falls for Ball.
Boy, what a path for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
And so he makes both from the line.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And it's Irving off the drive. Oh, great D that time from Harrell. To the inside. Bridges misses. And here's Simmons. Shoots over Rozier. He's off on that one. And the Hornets going the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better. And that could make it easier down the road.
Good on the bucket.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Here's Ball. Oh, Drummond with a block. Curry against Rozier. Irving for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Now here's Bridges. Rozier outside. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Hayward. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just a nice job anticipating that time by Hayward. Excellent position for that second chance hoop.
Right side Simmons. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
5th in assists, 10th in steals. And taking a look at their transition offense, they finished in the top 10 in the league in fast breaks, showing just how hungry they were to get out and run and try to beat teams quickly.
And you look at their assists, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Here's Durant. Hornets with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Hayward, the pass to Ball. For 3, Bridges. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Durant against Bridges. Outside Irving. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 3. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Brooklyn, second.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Rozier, the pass to Bridges. Back to Rozier. Launches it. He drops it from range.
You've got to defend this. I mean, Rozier is more than willing to take the 3 ball if you give it to him.
Brooklyn Nets. Give him a hand, fans. Your Brooklyn Nets.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Simmons. Here he goes. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Energetic drive that time by Simmons. Pushes right through the defense and gets it to go.
Harrell the screen. Ball with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. And Harrell throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Drummond to screen on Ball. And that's a foul called on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for Hayward. Now here's Durant. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Looking strong to the finish when Durant locks in on scoring. Nobody's stopping.
Durant against Ball. And Durant with the block. And they're able to recover. Down low. Second chance effort.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
And there's Curry on the assist by Durant.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Rozier against Curry. On the attack, Rozier. Tipped away. And stolen by Aldridge. Ball against Irving. Pass to Durant. Over Bridges. Again, the net score.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
The Hornets with a lead.
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
A lot of teams don't like to tip their hand too early in the season. Coaches like to keep a few tricks up their sleeve for later on, Clark.
As very well they should be. I mean, it's a really long season, and you're learning your team, so you figure out different things that you'd like to add later on in the season. And you really don't want to reveal anything that might give you an edge if you hold on to it until later down the road. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Rozier. 15 in his last outing. Hits a three-pointer.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
2 minutes to play.
Griffin, a screen on Ball. Dragic passes to Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And that's just a veteran play. Dragic with the great recognition, running the offense to perfection.
Pass to Plumlee. Oubre on the wing. Knocks down the long J.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Screen by Griffin. And he's going for the lob. Back to Dragic. Pass to Griffin. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Oubre can't hit. The Nets have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. To the left wing. Dragic against Ball. Here's Griffin. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists in the game.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Now here's Rozier, tightly guarded. Washington a screen. Now here's Rozier. He's guarded by Mills, and it's good for 2. Rozier's got 5 now.
You cannot afford to ignore Rozier in those situations. I mean, he's a good rebounder for a guard.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Dragic. Griffin, a screen on Rozier. And here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Now here's Rozier. Shoots over Mills. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Hornets up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
All right.
And the imagination of Kyrie Irving finishing around the rim, he says it goes way back.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Hey, can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
We've got Joe Harris, Nicholas Claxton out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Irving in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Irving. Inside. And Aldridge with the slam.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down, but sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Irving. Washington, a screen on Irving. Pass to Hayward. No good there. Good D by Aldridge. Brooklyn trailing. Left side Irving. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. P.J. Washington picks one up.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
That free throw good from Irving. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level, in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'll be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know, without any doubt, would still transfer today.
Pass to Harrell. Now here's Oubre. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Here's Hayward. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Hey, you know, this is what you like about Gordon Hayward. He can score from anywhere on the floor.
Irving with it. Oubre picks him up. Simmons. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Simmons has got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Irving. They get it back. Here's Harrell. Tipped. And at last, they get one to fall. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Brown. Outside Curry. Here's Claxton. Here's Brown. That one a little long.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Thomas. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. All right, so time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. Number 1, the Nets.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
The first free throw is good.
You know what? Some of the smallest guys in this league historically have had the biggest hearts. IT and Calvin Murphy come to mind.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Brooklyn. Durant comes in for Brown. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Screen by Durant. Here's Irving. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 7.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Now here's Bridges. Out to Oubre. Pass to McDaniels. Six on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Misses the 3.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Simmons can bounce now. He's 6'11", but he can get up in the air, too. Makes dunks a lot more fun when you're that tall and can bounce like Simmons can.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Well, you know, in high school, he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted 2nd back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star.
Bang, your Brooklyn Nets.
Changes for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Curry, and Dragic has subbed in for Irving. Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Thomas. Bridges passes to Rozier. Harrell the screen. And Rozier good for 3. Rozier's got 8 points. And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And B.A. also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time.
Charlotte has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Bridges It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Now here's Bridges. Second chance shot. Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Here they come with numbers in transition. There's Ball with a 3. He buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
With the step back. Durant, pass to Simmons. Back to Durant. Stolen by Bridges.
Second quarter.
It's McDaniels on the wing. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges passes to Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
Harrell is such a good screen setter because he's so strong and he's willing to put his body on the line, and then he catches everything as a roll man.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. And Drummond with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Durant against Bridges, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Clark, a utility player like Miles Bridges, who can more or less do it all, has the ability to be such a difference maker for a team.
Boy, I love the way this young man has improved and what he brings to the table. He makes an impact because he plays well at both ends, and he's really added to his offensive game. He can shoot the mid-range jump shot out to the three-point line, and he's an excellent driver as well.
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Mills. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Washington comes in for McDaniels.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the Nets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Hayward's checked in.
And Goran Dragic out of Miami. I mean, wow. Had a brief stop in Toronto as part of the Kyle Lowry sign and trade, but ultimately felt like his talents were better used elsewhere. And he found a home with this team and is eager to prove he has something left in the tank.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Durant drives in, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first foul.
So ferocious on the take. I just love how Durant aggressively attacks guys, and despite his slight frame, he plays a physical offensive game.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Rozier. "24 seconds left in the first half. That one's wide left. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. There's a screen by Aldridge. Durant on the attack. And Durant slams it home.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hornets out in front, up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Kenny, what games did you get amped up for during the regular season?
Any team that Shaq was on, because I know we cook him and I could go down that lane and dunk on him 3 or 4 times in one game.
Kenny, wake up, you're dreaming. Stop it. You know I squat your shot. Roll all the way back to Queens. Stop it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the court for the Hornets, Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt, and it's Harrell in at the center position.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Irving. He's got 7. Pass to Durant. They double team Durant. From deep, here's Simmons. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Hayward. The 3 ball. Ball no good. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. Durant's shot is off. Bridges passes to Ball. Back to Bridges. Pass to Rozier. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Rozier's got 14.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Screen by Durant. To the paint. And Durant with the big finish.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Curry against Rozier. Takes it inside. Oh, nice D from Curry. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Irving against Ball. For 3, Durant. Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 21.
You know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
Harrell the screen. Ball passes to Harrell. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Outside Irving. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Rozier. And stolen by Simmons. And here's Drummond. Back to Irving. Irving is doubled. Outside Durant. Out to the wing. Here's Simmons. And that comes off the assist by Durant. He's got 10.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Who wants a t-shirt? Thanks. Your Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Johnson in for Kevin Durant. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Washington's checked in for Harrell. McDaniels comes in for Bridges. Oubre, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Thomas in for Ball. Thomas misses. The Nets with a lead. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 9.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Thomas. Driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
For somebody his size, Thomas is uber aggressive when it comes to attacking the basket.
Screen by Claxton. Irving is doubled. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Irving, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Washington outside. Pass to Hayward. Here's McDaniels, covered by Johnson. Back to Hayward. 4 on the clock. Washington a screen. Hayward's shot is off. Brooklyn with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Oh, there's the alley. Pass to Claxton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
It's a t-shirt bonanza. I'm telling you, we get t-shirts for everybody. But we only give them out to the loudest fans. You want one? Let's go. Fans, your Brooklyn Nets.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group, and the Hornets making a change here as well. Plumlee's checked in for Hayward. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Down low. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Washington with the ball. Now Aldridge defending. Here's Thomas. And another basket for Charlotte. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Steps back. To the middle. The kick out to Griffin. No good on the 3. Charlotte trailing.
You know, P.J. Washington is very impressive. This young man hit the ground running when he stepped into the league back in 19. His debut performance, about 27 points and an NBA record for made 3-pointers in a debut.
Outside Mills. Tries to save it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mills.
First in shooting percentage, second in scoring, and they were second in 3-point shooting. They were able to consistently get clean looks from beyond the arc, and it shows up in their numbers.
Hey, it's no simple task to lead the league in field goal percentage. Takes a lot of patience and a lot of restraint. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. To the inside. It's Brown on the wing. Griffin passes to Aldridge. Up and in on the layup. And the Nets lead by 1. Well, when you talk about P.J. Washington getting off to a strong start, you also have to look at his defensive performance.
I agree, P.A. I mean, two-way player definitely is P.J. Washington. Excellent instincts, and he's continued to impress as a shot blocker.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
There's a screen by Aldridge. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The Nets second.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
And so Aldridge nails them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Thomas. That one doesn't drop. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside Mills. Harris finds Brown. Griffin, a screen on Bridges. And Mills, here we go. Out to Harris. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hornets have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Outside Oubre. Pass to Bridges. Mills with the double team. Bridges misses. The Nets have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Now Brown. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
32 seconds left in the third. Ball outside. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. 2 points. That one goes.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Harris's shot is good.
It would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Rozier with it. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Nets out in front. They lead by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Nets with the lead. They've got Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Drummond in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, KD.
Free throws good from Durant.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Rozier. Pass to Ball. And he drives in. Brooklyn with the board. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Curry against Rozier. Curry passes to Irving. Deflected.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Here's Rozier. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Rozier. Over to the left wing. Harrell passes to Plumlee. Clock at 6. Here's Rozier. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving finds Simmons. Shoots over Rozier. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, He's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Rozier. Over Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Seth Curry.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for Harrell. Now here's Rozier. Washington, a screen on Irving. Pass to Washington. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team second.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Drops in the 3.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
The Nets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Irving against Ball. The kick to Durant. Puts up a 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 7 assists in the game.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Team.
Washington passes to Ball. Rozier with it. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Durant. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
Ball passes to Washington. Shots blocked, and they recover it. Washington, a screen on Curry. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Nets making a change here. Aldridge is checked in, and the shot goes in. And now it's an 11-point Nets lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Rozier. A shot to stop the run. Oubre can't hit.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Aldridge passes to Simmons. Shoots over Hayward. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Charlotte's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And here's Oubre from the arc. Kept alive. Rozier gets the bucket.
Well, his energy and hustle has been outstanding. Rozier's been all over the place, and his numbers reflect that.
Ball against Irving. Shoots over Ball. And there's another one for the Nets.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Your Brooklyn Nets.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. He stressed to his guys the importance of coming through in the clutch here, saying, quote, "This is our time, not theirs. It's ours. We've got to go out and take this because we have worked hard for this win. Finish the job."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul of the game. The Hornets making a switch here. Harrell's checked in.
For the away team, Montrezl Harrell.
Here's Harrell. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Harrell. 5 on the clock. Back to Bridges. From the arc. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Basketball.
Here's Irving. Irving is doubled. And here's Aldridge. On the wing, Durant. Jacks up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Here's Rozier. And Aldridge with the block. And they'll keep possession. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Rozier's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Durant, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
At the line, KD. At the line, 1 time.
Free throw is good from Durant.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the few players to accomplish that. And he seems to threaten those numbers virtually every year.
Now here's Rozier. Pass to Harrell. Out to Bridges. Now here's Oubre. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Here's Oubre. Let's go with a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And you know, Kelly Oubre, a name that kind of flew under the radar in free agency. Now, he had a down year with the Warriors last season, but still, he was looking for a payday in free agency. They took a short deal with the Hornets to re-up his value.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Rozier's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ball finds Rozier. They double him with Curry. And here is Harrell. Here's Ball. Aldridge pulls down the board. The Nets have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And you always like to get the early edge in a season series. It gives you confidence. It sets the table for 2 more games to come against Charlotte.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Inside. Bridges passes to Rozier, and here's Oubre from the arc. Another shot. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Irving, the pass to Aldridge. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And the Nets lead by 15.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.